So yes, former First Lady Michelle Obama was out promoting her book. Seems like we have a trend here of women, that is, women at a high level, becoming booksellers. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pierce. Welcome to Franchise Blue. It is November 15th of 2025, 5:33 in the p.m. Let's say it together. Praise our God, our Lord Jesus, hallelujah, from whom all blessings flow. And yes, we must stay covered in the blood as we endure to the end. And yes, Miss Michelle Obama, Mrs. Michelle Obama, she was out, she said some, how can I say this? She got to talking about her hair, right? Her hair, right? And how that, I want you to hear it, and then we'll get into the political part, because she flows into this presidency thing, of which I found it very clever to allegedly throw a controversial statement thing out there about her hair and I guess emulating white women. And then she talks about a female running for president that y'all ain't ready. Well, I had to sit down and ponder it, and I definitely want to show you what I found, because if I am right, people, if I am right, November 20th could be a turning point. And what is that turning point? November 20th is Joe Biden's birthday. It's also the day they laid to rest former VP. I'm going to keep saying it. What is his name? Mr. Dick Cheney. I almost called him Halliburton. But check this out, people, because this is slick. This is clever. Watch this.
My team still works with me. Part of that was control. And the decision to get my hair braided was primarily a continuation of that freedom. You know, it's like a lot of people want to know, well, what do braids mean? What does she mean? Look, y'all.
What does she mean? It's
what, you know, I mean, that's what white folks are. It's like, what does that mean? What are you saying? We're saying nothing except I just don't want to have to do my hair every day. And I want to go swimming. I don't want to have to worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all. It is exhausting and it's so expensive and it takes up so much time. Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So why do we need an act? An act of law?
Was that necessary, people? Look, put it in the chat. I think it was over the top. And it was unnecessary. And for those of you all who thought you heard something, let me give you a smidget of it again. Because, yeah, she went there. Oh, yes, she did. My head is wiggling. Oh, yes, she did. Finger snap time. Check it out.
White people.
White people. Yeah, she did it. She did it. Let's go there again. Here we go.
I want to go swimming. I don't want to have to worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all.
People, either she's trying to get a lot of attention or she's trying to get a rise out of folks. And all I can say is, other than being over the top, yes, it was unnecessary. And I put that in caps. Now, check this out. Check this here. Okay, check, microphone check. The presidency question. Listen.
Sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. You know, we got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman, and we saw it. Sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. You know, we got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman, and we saw it.
Can I interject a attitude that I feel in my spirit coming from women of all shades? Quote, honey, who said you was qualified to run in the first place? Unquote. Look, people, look, why is she so into herself? Why is she so into herself? She thinks she really got the pulse on America? I mean, do you think that's true? The world is not ready? Okay. About 10 more seconds, I'm going to tell you what I think this is all about.
Sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. You know, we got a lot.
Who said you was qualified, honey? Being first lady to a president don't qualify you to be president. Come on, man, come on. Come on. Now let's get down to what I think this is about. Joe Biden's birthday / the funeral of Dick Cheney is 5 days from now. And y'all know I've been saying this for about 4 or 5 days. If something happens on that day, similar to, let me put it out there, similar to this, as a revenge thing, in relation to what we did on 6/22, that is, we bombed Iran, don't be surprised. I said don't be surprised. Because see, the powers like to give hints. And this just might be a hint that all the big folks, they're going to disappear somehow, or something going to go down. And guess what? Kamala Harris is going to take the throne. But it's going to be brief. This is what I'm feeling. Now listen to Kamala Harris talking about how she playing and has played 3D chess when it came down to running against Trump.
And I wasn't about to fall prey. And part of his strategy and those around him was to try and take me off our game and message. And I wasn't about to be distracted by those flames that he was trying to throw to get me away from one of my highest priority, which is talking to people about the economy and their well-being in terms of their financial well-being. And that's, so I understood the game that was being played, and I made a decision that I wasn't going to get played. And
chestnut checkers, God.
Chestnut checkers. Yeah, three-dimensional chess, I'm telling you.
Three-dimensional chess, I'm telling you. Three-dimensional chess, I'm telling you. Pearson style. I think it's a hint, people. Now look, January 17, 1964. She's on book tour. November 4th, 2025. All right? Interesting. I wonder will she be at the funeral of Dick Cheney. All right, let's see. November 4th, 2025, that's when Michelle Obama's book just came out. 1/17/2026 is her next birthday. Well, that's exactly 2 months, 1 week, and 6 days from her book being released. Well, Pearson, what is 2/16? The 216th day of the year is August 4th. And that's Barack Obama's birthday, y'all. I know, and look, but that ain't all. Look. It's a game they're playing now. Because Barack Obama published, this is his last book, A Promised Land. And I broke that down a few weeks ago. The Promised Land, to me, the one world system, the golden age. That's why I believe Trump is decorating and doing demolition. He getting everything ready for Obama, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, for them. Now, check this out. 11/17/2024 anniversary of A Promised Land versus 11/4/2025, his wife's book. The difference is 11/19. What is 11/19? On November 19, 2021, Kamala Harris served as the acting president of the United States for 85 minutes, not the actual president. Because Joe had a medical procedure. Y'all remember that? What are the odds? What are the odds that I could figure out Barack Obama's last book versus Michelle's book that just came out, subtract the two, and I get 11 months and 19 days. And November 19th, 2021, Harris was president for a day. Baby, smile for the camera. Come on now. Now, what else we got here? 11/4/2025, Michelle Obama's book came out. 6/14/2025, that's Trump's birthday this year. The difference is 4/21. You guys know by now that on 4/21, that's when the Pope died. The 111th day of the year. Now check this out. That's 111. Take 1/17/2026. What we got here? 1/17. Should have been 11/17. What are you doing? What are you doing, Pearson? Oh, that's to me. That's her birthday. 1/17/2026, Michelle Obama's next birthday. 11/14/2025. She was just interviewed yesterday, talking about white women and hair of black women. The difference is 64 days. Why is 64 important? Guess what? He's 64 years old. You see, they speaking without speaking. I teach the 5 C's. Welcome to subscribers of clues, of codes, of colors. The comprehensive time conclusion. They speaking. They're about to do a trading places. Trump will be replaced. Obama will come up in there somehow. And the question is, like I said, will Michelle Obama be around, or will she be on her book tour? Will she be at the funeral? Okay, let's go. 11/14/2025, Michelle Obama had her interview. 8/4/2025, Barack Obama's last birthday. The difference is 3/13. And remember, Pope Francis became the Pope on 3/13. You see that? It all makes sense, don't it? It all makes sense.
We ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time You know, we got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, I'm sadly, a lot of men who do not feel.
Now there was a circumstance which permitted Kamala Harris to be president for 85 minutes, right? That means it would have to be a super colossal mass situation. And they're going to be at a cathedral, like mass, for Kamala Harris to be in there again. What is the 85th day of the year? That strikes a bell with me. Google, what is the 85th day of the year on the Gregorian calendar? March 326. But yeah, people, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I think something's about to go down. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But it's too many signs for me, baby. It's too many signs that she's next in line to be president. God bless. We'll talk soon.